The shellacking that the Republicans took on Tuesday of this week seems to have finally pushed Donald Trump's very feeble brain completely over the edge. Because the day after the election took place, Donald Trump decided, all right, you know what? It's time to sit down with Republicans in the Senate and just speak incoherently for about an hour while reporters looked on in horror, which is exactly what Donald Trump did. His brain is jelly at this point. Not even good jelly. I'm talking about jelly that somebody didn't put the lid on tight, got lost in the back of the pantry for a couple years. That kind of jelly. And I will show you exactly how badly Donald Trump's brain is broken in just a second, but first, a quick word from today's video sponsor. If you're always coming up with great ideas on the go, or stuck in meetings where everyone talks over each other and afterward nobody remembers who promised what, and you don't have time to sit and type out a note or pull out your phone, search for an app, create a voice memo, then I encourage you to check out today's video sponsor, Plod. Plod Note Pro is an AI meeting assistant for aspiring professionals. It's like having a personal secretary the size of a credit card. A separate device, but slim and portable, perfectly integrated with your phone. It can record in-person meetings and phone calls, capturing sound from up to 5 meters or 16 feet away. So even in a noisy room, you won't miss a word. However, it is not just a voice recorder like your phone apps, which drain battery, fill storage, or get interrupted by calls like other existing Plod products. You can now record, take pictures, jot down ideas, and mark highlights, literally capturing everything from a meeting. Plod app will generate a comprehensive set of meeting notes, including transcripts, highlight summaries, insights, instant follow-ups, and underlying suggestions. It integrates everything that truly matters and reads your needs perfectly. And it is beyond a meeting note taker. After a meeting, Ask Plod can draft a stakeholder email. They can extract a data report, brainstorm on a topic with you, and highlight key considerations for decision-making through Ask Plod, a ChatGPT-like function, but more contextually intelligent because Plod Intelligence understands the meeting in the broader context of your work and can think and act for you. Just to give you an example of how sleek and easy this device is, I've been using it to record this entire time. Now, what it does here, you can see, I've been recording so far everything that I have said. And it's this small device that fits on the back of my phone with a handy little magnet. So I've stopped recording, I stop and save, it creates the file, then once I go to it, I can do the generate button, and it's gonna do all kinds of fun, great things for me. It's gonna create a transcript, it's going to give me an AI overview of it. It's also a great way for us to provide video transcripts of our segments so we don't have to rely on those weird auto-generated messy transcripts that always seem to get something wrong. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description to pick up Plod's all-new Note Pro, or use code Farron for a great discount on the Plod Note or the Plod Note Pen.
It's time for Republicans to do what they have to do, and that's terminate the filibuster. It's the only way you can do it. And if you don't terminate the filibuster, you'll be in bad shape. We won't pass any legislation. There'll be no legislation passed for 3.25. We have 3.25 years, so that's a long time. But when they can't do an extension, and John, I think they've done an extension every single time they've ever been asked forever. This is the first time they haven't done an extension. Extensions are supposed to be easy, but if they won't do an extension, they won't do any bill, even a simple bill. And we should do our own bills. We should get out. We should do our own bills. We should open up. We should start tonight with the country's open. Congratulations. Then we should pass voter ID. We should pass no mail-in voting. We should pass all the things that we want to pass, make our elections secure and safe, because California is a disaster. Many of the states are disasters. But can you imagine when they vote almost unanimously against voter ID? All we want is voter ID. You go to a grocery store, you have to give ID. You go to a gas station, you give ID. But for voting, they want no voter ID. That's only for one reason, because they cheat. We would pass that in 15 minutes. If you don't get it, you'll never pass that. You'll never talk about mail-in ballots. Mail-in ballots make it automatically corrupt. If you have mail-in ballots, automatically it's correct.
So that clip tells us one of two things, or it perhaps tells us both of these two things. One, Donald Trump's cognitive decline is complete. It's just declined to the point where, no, it's gone, it's mush, it's jelly, mashed potatoes, whatever horrible, rotten food stuff you want to call it, but it's done. And there is more evidence, obviously, of cognitive decline due to the fact that he gave a speech later in the day at the business roundtable in Miami where he also made absolutely no sense. Just like in the clip I showed you, he was slurring his words. He didn't know what was going on. He can't stay on topic. Those are all things that, again, if Biden had done it, would have been in the headlines for days. But instead, this was barely a blip on anybody's radar. Maybe it's because we were a little bit busy celebrating the victories from Tuesday, but whatever it is, the media is not paying attention to the rapid cognitive decline that this man is exhibiting. The second thing it could, and I think also does prove, is that Trump has no idea how the world works. You've got to show an ID to buy groceries or to buy gas. No, you don't. Unless you're walking into a grocery store or gas station to buy alcohol or nicotine, maybe some other products that are age restricted that are, flammable types. But other than that, no, you don't have to show an ID. I don't have to give you an ID if I'm going and buying a loaf of bread. I don't have to give anybody my ID if I'm going and filling up my car's gas tank. That's not a thing. But he thinks it is because this isn't the first time he's said it. He has said this multiple times over the last 2 years because he doesn't pump his own gas. I couldn't tell you the last time he's been in a grocery store to actually shop. I don't know that he ever has. This is a man who was born into a life of privilege, and that privilege has created this sheltered little bubble around him to where he has no idea how life works for the rest of us, and he can't even comprehend it. And all of that, of course, underscores the larger point, which is he's trying to convince Republicans in the Senate to help him steal future elections. Get rid of mail-in voting, get voter ID everywhere. In spite of the fact that most of the states where the Democrats had their massive victories do have voter ID, right? So we know that that didn't change the outcome of the election, Donnie. Democrats won in Mississippi, Virginia, Georgia, New Jersey. Yeah, you guys just got flat out beaten because you suck and everybody hates you. And I think that's the part that is breaking Donald Trump's brain even worse than it was already broken. He can't handle that. It's part of that sheltered bubble, right? Everyone inside the bubble with him tells him, and we see this in the cabinet meetings, they spend the first 30 minutes, everybody going around saying what they love about Trump, because that's the bubble. In the bubble, everybody loves him. In the bubble, he's the greatest president that ever existed. Inflation isn't real. He's getting trillions of dollars in investments into the United States. Everybody loves him and everybody wants to be him or be with him. Outside the bubble, however, none of that exists because none of it's real. And pieces of reality are piercing that bubble right now. And that is what is causing his brain to completely break. Hey folks, I don't know if you have noticed, but we are like this close to 1 million subscribers. We do not have much time left on this year. We're already entering the holiday seasons. I know everybody's busy. Everything in politics is crazy, but I want everybody to refocus your efforts right now. We have got to get to that 1 million subscriber mark before the end of this year. So if you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Spread the word, share the videos, get as many people as possible as you can. Not just because we want to hit 1 million subscribers, which we definitely do, but most importantly, politics, real voices talking about politics is becoming increasingly rare. We are watching as corporate media outlet after corporate media outlet bows down to Donald Trump, universities bowing down, lawyers bowing down, giving in to his insane demands even when they are in the right. We will never do that. We are not going to stop. We are going to continue bringing the hard-hitting and sometimes fun news of the day. We're not afraid of anyone. We're not afraid to tackle any issue. So again, you want to keep this going. You want good, unfiltered news that you can easily digest and move on with your day. Subscribe to Fair and Balanced and spread the word. Get more people on board, and let's hit that 1 million subscriber mark before the end of this year.